What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Congregate back on the Gmail04 channel. Welcome. Bringing you another video in my anime figure review series. If you watched my Anime Expo pickup video, you would have seen that I am going to be doing this figure next. I know I said I was going to be doing the Panty LEWD figure. We'll do that one at a different time. But for today, we're going to be reviewing my biggest pickup, my favorite pickup from Anime Expo, the Orchid Panty and Stocking figurine. It's highly sought after, highly collectible, a little bit lewd, as my friend Marcus would say, and it's an incredible figurine. It's a fun thing. So enough jibber jabber, let's get into it and fly away from here. So here we have the Panty figurine from Orchid, the anime of course being Panty and Stocking. This is one of the two main characters, Panty, and this figure is one of the best, and I think it is currently the centerpiece of my collection, besides my Hiei, which I also picked up at Anime Expo, and we'll talk about that Hiei here in a second. But right now, this is easily the centerpiece. Panty and Stocking is one of my favorite animes of all time, and this figure perfectly represents the anime, as I do with all anime reviews. This is just going to be an overview, but before I get into the overview, I must preface everything by saying this is an adult anime. This anime is rated R, especially for language, sex, violence, everything. Yes, it is very cartoony and it is a absolute dynamite comedy, but this is still an anime made for adults. So if you're under the age of 17 or 18, I cannot recommend this anime to you. Yes, I can. It's great. You should watch it. But that said, this is a perfect statue, again, that perfectly summarizes the anime. Panty Anarchy with her guns in her hands. This statue has one biggest pro going for it, and that is it is a perfect looking statue. The way the face looks, the way the body looks, the way the arms look, legs look, everything on this looks absolutely great. This is a extraordinarily well done statue by a maker that isn't the greatest maker in terms of numbers. I have never seen an Orchid figure besides this one, but it's a perfectly executed figurine, especially getting the cartoon qualities onto an anime style figurine. That said, while this is a perfectly done figure and price justification is great because this is a $70 figurine with $200 quality, there are a few problems with it. First minor problem is, and I'm going to point this down, this base. You can barely see the base because it's kind of blending in with the wood, but it's a little plastic disc. It's not a great base. Yes, Panty has three points on which she connects to the base, which is pretty good in terms of, especially with it being a small area that they connect, so it is going to be pretty stable. But that said, this base is a plastic flimsy disc. It can break at any moment. That said, the biggest problem with this figurine is going to be one thing and one thing only. It's going to be hard to display if you're the regular person. If you have any worries about people questioning anything because of your figurine choices, this is a figurine that is not for you. I'm just going to turn this a little bit sideways to kind of show you why this is a questionable figurine. Not going to get into graphic detail, don't want to get this pulled off YouTube, but that said, there is some questionability to this figurine that makes this a hard display piece for some. If you're a true anime fan though, I think you can bite the bullet, just because in the context of the show, this figurine is absolutely perfect. It perfectly represents the show. It represents the character very well. So that said, it's a figurine that if you're a true collector and a true fan of the anime, I think you're not going to have a problem with it. But if you're a regular person, I think one of the major cons that you're going to have with this is as my friend Marcus would say again, the lewdness. So that's going to be it for the video, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching. As we did with my last two anime figure reviews, if I had to give this a score out of 10, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. Yes, that might seem a little bit low, especially because I said how great the details are. However, the lewd factor does knock it down a point. If it didn't have as much lewd, it would definitely be a 9.5 overall quality, but LEWD knocks it down to 8.5 only because it is a little bit harder to display. That said, my next figure is not going to be a LEWD figure. It's going to be the opposite. It's going to be a badass figure. And what we're going to do next time is Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, my second favorite figure in my collection, and my second favorite figure I picked up from Anime Expo. But that's going to be next time. Why don't we end this video? Thank you all for watching. Again, this has been your boy Connor Garrity on the G1041 channel. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And that's going to be it, y'all. So, that said, I'm going to hit y'all with the